Alright, so I'm just kind of winging this video. I went to Bush Park and did some fishing off the bayou over by a bridge, and I went around on the internet and tried to find out if you can take a kayak there, and I found no restrictions or anything on it. I noticed that there's weekly kayak trips down Buffalo Bayou. So you know what? I said screw it. I'm going to take my long kayak and I'm going to throw it into the bayou and do some fishing, and I decided I was going to make a video about it because I don't know if anyone's ever done it before. Alright, here I am. Now, I couldn't find any legal literature or anything online about not being able to bring your kayak over here. But I got to the park, over to Bush Park, and all the gates were closed. I was going there bike riding and fishing. Bike trails are still open. I still see people biking, but I couldn't park anywhere. So I drove down near the gun range out here going towards Hershey Park. I noticed a lot of cars parked on the side of the road by the bridge, people fishing, and there's a bunch of trails and trash cans. It's like, oh, okay, fuck it, I'm going to bring my kayak in right here. And you know what? Kind of glad I did. I got my waterproof case, so some of the footage is probably going to be taken with it in the case. And I've only seen one alligator since I've lived here, and it was just a tiny one. I've already seen an alligator over here. It's the second time I've ever seen an alligator. It's a small one. Someone's telling me that there's like a 6-footer down ways, so I'm gonna go see if I can capture that. And this might actually be something to kill the time during this coronavirus, so I might be doing this a little bit more often. Now, of course, being in the city, god awful amount of trash in the water. I'm assuming from the last flood we had, a lot of the bank trees have fallen into the water, and it's created this trash dam that I can't get around. And what really sucks is the water on the other side looks really nice. Like the whole other side of this looks badass, but I'm not gonna try to maneuver around this. So it looks like I'm limited to where I can go because all these trees that are falling in here. It's gross how much plastic is in here. Now, taken from a bunch of other videos that I've watched, I decided to do kind of a cheap grocery store bait test. So I got the cheapest hot dogs I can find. I got pepperoni, and then I got cheese sticks. I'm curious about cheese, so I'm probably going to try this first. Everything in here is wet because when I was backing my kayak into the water, the back of my kayak dipped into the water, and this was on the back of it. And so lucky enough I don't have any electronics besides the USB cord, so I'm going to try this Alright, I'm going to try pepperoni. Just a one quick note, short piece at the very end of the video is just I wanted to let everyone know that if you're going to sit there and kayak in any bayou, especially around here in Houston and stuff, clean it off. Clean the bottom of it, scrub the bottom of it, wash the inside of it. There's a plug on the very end of the kayak, and the reason why you want to do this is that we don't want to contaminate some of our more pristine fishing grounds with any kind of parasites and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know what kind of invasive species are in that bayou. I did find leeches. I had leeches that got on my fishing pole. They were on the handle because when I was backing up into the bayou, because the bayou is such a steep incline, the back of my kayak dipped into the water, and I took my fishing pole underwater, and when it came back up, I went to go grab it, and there's like this long slimy thing just attached to the rubber on the end of my fishing pole. So, I mean, it's just to be safe. We don't want to end up with like weird clams or anything like that, Lake Travis.